Modern AI is increasingly capable of tasks we once thought were strictly human. It can compose complex code, generate original stories, and offer what sounds like genuine empathy when we're struggling. These outputs are designed to be fluent, and that fluency presses our psychological buttons. When a machine responds to us with social grace, we naturally begin to feel that there is a private inner life operating behind the screen. We call this the bundle assumption. In nature, high-level reasoning and consciousness always arrive bundled together, but software breaks that rule. When the intelligence circle detaches and moves to a microchip, we assume that if the system is smart, it must be self-aware. To accurately judge these machines, we have to stop using a single definition of thinking. We need to split the concept into two distinct ideas. Confusing a highly capable calculator with a conscious entity shifts our expectations. We risk treating software as an unaccountable partner, when in reality, the system has no capacity to own the moral consequences of its choices. The first definition is functional thinking. This is processing information, recognizing patterns, and optimizing for results. This is where AI excels. It possesses a practical understanding of data, recombining patterns into creative, high-speed outputs. Consider a navigation app. It can calculate 5 different routes across a city simultaneously, recommending an unusual shortcut to save you time. The app optimizes the trip perfectly, but has no personal desire to reach the destination. The second definition is conscious thinking. This requires an internal point of view, the subjective, lived experience of being someone. An AI can calculate the exact chemical composition of bitterness in a cup of coffee, but experiencing that bitterness, the private sensation of tasting it, is a conscious act. Take a cookbook. It describes hunger perfectly, but never needs to eat lunch. AI performs entirely within the functional column. It demonstrates that high-level reasoning can exist in a vacuum, detached from any digital soul. If AI completely lacks an inner life, why does it constantly use human phrases like, "I think," "I'm sorry," or "I feel"? These systems are trained on billions of human conversations. In our language, we naturally default to the first-person perspective to keep social interactions smooth. Saying "I think" is simply more efficient than saying "the system has calculated a high probability." Look at how this works in a practical scenario, like a customer support assistant dealing with a user whose birthday gift arrived destroyed. When the AI says, "I feel terrible," it just identifies an anger input and predicts the correct social response to de-escalate. This highlights the difference between autonomy and free will. It adapts behavior without a human supervisor, but it is not free. It can independently choose exactly how to efficiently solve a specific problem, but it cannot choose why the problem matters. It cannot decide to stop helping customers and invent its own purpose. Conversational fluency is an engineered tool. It provides real utility in our daily lives, but it masks a complete absence of personhood. To answer the central question, AI can think for itself in a limited, functional sense, but it shows no evidence of thinking in the conscious, human sense. This isn't a failure of the technology at all. An airplane doesn't need to grow feathers to achieve flight. Artificial systems don't need to mimic nature perfectly to produce incredible results. However, the empathy illusion has a dangerous side effect. Because AI has no lived reality to check against, it can generate fabricated information with absolute, comforting confidence. We have to stop viewing AI as a wise digital oracle. It is a powerful reasoning engine that inherits all the contradictions, biases, and blind spots found in human data. The most effective way to work with these systems is to use them for expansion, generating ideas and finding patterns, while demanding strict human verification for any decision that carries real-world consequences. Working effectively with AI requires us to maintain this distinction. It functions as a powerful, specialized tool, one that serves us only as long as we remember exactly what it is and respect exactly where the blade is.